Hello and welcome everybody to Kansas Speedway for race number 2 of the ILAC Cup Series Season 1. Last race at Daytona was pretty good till first round of pit stops and everything kind of got spread out, and surprisingly no wrecks happened or anything, so that was a little bit disappointing. Hopefully Kansas can be pretty different. I think a lot of it's going to be who can control the throttle the best through the corner, whoever can try to run the inside the best. It's quite a popular lane, but it's not really the fastest lane. You can make it the fastest, but it's not exactly the fastest. With that being said, Will Cloud's going to go fastest in practice. On to qualifying, Cooper Skull's going to get the pole, DJ Thomas second, Mason Gerdes third, Tyler Aspinall fourth, Leland Lumley rounds out the top 5, followed by Jonathan Faded, Will Cloud, Genghis Khan, Atlee Weiss, and Leo Arpino rounds out the top 10. The rest of your results are on the screen. Looks like about 7/10 separating first and last. We'll see how close the race is going to be here. I'm really expecting a good race. We will see. Perfect timing there out of turn number 4. The national anthem playing in the background, and the green flag is in the air as the drivers are being called to their cars as they take the green flag. Down in the turn number 1, looks like Mason Gerdes looking for a little bit of ascent. Not going to go for it. Through 1 and 2 they go, getting up to speed. Down to the 3 and 4, almost looked like a little dive, but actually, speaking of dive, Lumley's going to dive to the inside of Gerdes. Off of turn number 4, we got DJ Thomas in the wall. We got another AR7 car in the wall. We got Lewis Truss way down on the apron. He's going to come back up. He's going to go back down on the apron. He's going to take the apron. He's going to take the Chastain line. There we go. Big hit there for DJ Thomas. About a 4-car wreck. Another big hit for Aaron Lund as well, and, well, just for good measure, scraping the front end of that 2-car. Off of turn number 4, Cooper Skull is going to win the race back as I freeze the camera too late. But what the heck happened there? Oh, we had one in the grass. Surprised I haven't noticed that. He was actually able to hit the brakes coming back up on the track. Unlike Lewis Truss here, just bam, hard hit. Another hard hit for DJ Thomas and Aaron Lund. Right there, boom. Let's go on board with DJ Thomas. Looked like he was slow to begin with, coming out of turn number 4. And I think that really slowed him down right there, if I do say so myself. Let's go on board with Aaron Lund. Because I honestly don't even think he tried slowing down here. I think he just got clipped. There really was nothing to slow down for. Let's go on board with Daniel Silla now. Be our last on board. I mean, I feel like that's almost Kevin LePage at his finest, except for he went down on the apron and then came back up, whereas Kevin LePage is just like coming off a pit road, you know? Looks like Ellison is going to get the lead here. We do have one lap car. That's Leo Arpino. He'll be restarting on the inside of the leaders. Pace car is going to make the hard left turn. Ellison is now in control of the field. And he's going to step on the gas. We are back green here at Kansas. Ellison off to a good start. Down in the turn number 1. Will Cloud going to try to get around that lap car. We'll see how slow Arpino is going to be here. He is a lap down. He is actually looking pretty slow. Not too bad, but pretty slow. Off of turn number 4, we are going to make it a lap. I think we made it a lap last time. We'll see if we make it 2 laps this time. It's Mason Garrett being held up by the 54. Skull to the inside of Crowther for 4th. Not able to get it. He'll try it again off of turn number 4. He's going to get P4. Now Marco last name's going to try to get past Crowther with help from Mason Garrett. Not able to do it as Mason Garrett is going to try to get past him. Teammates, actually team owner and teammate. Now Will Cloud's going to make a late dive into turn number 1. Saw the reaction there. Will Cloud getting the lead off of turn number 2. Now Atlee Weiss now trying to get past his teammate for 2nd. Also team owner and teammate. So Atlee Weiss is now up into 2nd. Cooper Skull trying to get Ellison for 3rd now. Alex Crowther wanting to join the battle. Now the 77 is just falling back. Spinall going to the inside of the 4 for 11th, looks like. He's going to get it with ease. So now Ellison getting past Atlee Weiss for 3rd. At least trying to. Got help from Alex Crowther, who's got help from Mason Garrett, who's got help from Marco last name. So a pretty big train behind them. He's going to tuck back in. They're going to try single file unless Marco wants to get to the inside of Mason here. Now Mason's going to try to cross over, get back under Marco. As he's going to do exactly that. I think he was clear there, but still give him a little room. Now we got a 2-car lunge to the inside. This is not for the lead. This is a lap car here. Daniel Silla lap down. Don't even have a rear bumper on the car. And now Cooper Skull's going to get to the inside of Will Cloud for the lead. And it looks like new leader. Cooper Skull is now Atlee Weiss wanting to get 2nd back off of Will Cloud. He's going to do that. With Alex Crowther hoping to get bumped up into 3rd with help from the 77. Crowther up into 3rd, 2x2. And Mason Garrett is aggressively trying to make it 3 wide. Marco coming down off the outside there, almost got turned across Zane Phoenix, it looked like. So now he's going to try going up to the inside. Looks like a little bit of a nudge there, getting Marco last name out of the way. Mason Garrett is getting past Marco last name. And now Garrett is trying to get past Zane Phoenix. Not going to be able to. Going to tuck back in. Leland Lumley getting past Marco last name along with Will Cloud. Will Cloud went from the lead back to, I think, currently P8. And as Brett Murphy would say, Billy Cloud's struggling noises. Mason Garrett is getting past Alex Crowther for fifth. Hoping to chase down Skull for the lead. And Leland Lumley getting past Alex Crowther for sixth again. Crowther is dropping back. I think he needs a couple of right turns in this race to help him out. Zane Phoenix looking to get past Atlee Weiss for third. Has Mason Gerdes and Leland Lumley behind him. Phoenix up into third, Gerdes up into fourth, and Lumley hopefully up into fifth here. As yes, he does get up into fifth. Big checkup it looked like from Atlee Weiss. So far, nobody's really touched Cooper Skull, and I need to plug my mic in before it dies. Alright, plugged my mic in. I'm now wired. And Zane Phoenix going to try to get past Ellison for second. Ellison trying to make it two in a row from Daytona. And now Gerdes getting to the inside of Phoenix after Phoenix tried getting past 77. Not going to do it, and if I had to bet, now Lumley's going to look to the inside. Nope, nobody's looking to the inside. Except for Alex Crowther trying to get his nose in there. He's going to back off a little bit. If he would have picked the throttle back up there, probably would have went straight up the track. Crowther way up high. Almost too high there. And I'm usually the one to say there is no such thing as too high on a racetrack. And well, I think Crowther just found too high. Lumley looking to get past Zane Phoenix for third. Phoenix with the fastest lap this race by 200ths over the 99. The 42 laps to go at Kansas. Zane Phoenix taking a peek to the inside, going into turn number 3. No dive. And I completely missed what happened there, but Mason Gerdes is up to third now, Lumley's up to fourth, and maybe even Atlee Weiss up to fifth. Nope, doesn't look like it. Is now Phoenix is going to try to fight back for fourth. And he's going to make a late move to the inside. No, I think it's around that time we should go on a crank it up. So here we go. Crank it up. You saw Will Cloud make that 3-wide pass for third. And some drivers pitting. It's going to put Zane Phoenix in the lead until he decides to pit. Forget who will pit. Looks like Ellison. We got some more pitters now. A lot of pitters now. Nathan Albert with a little right side damage. A very late turn in. And a little bit of a reverse there for Lumley. It's kind of how it works on Air 2003. They make a very weird turn in into their pit box. And looks like Zane Phoenix came in, putting Will Cloud in the lead. As everybody's down pit road now. And Will Cloud finally coming in to make his stop. I have no idea who's going to cycle through to be the leader. Might be Zane. No, it's definitely going to be Skull. Or actually, it might even be Ellison here. Yeah, Will Cloud not getting on pit road, getting off of pit road early enough, so it's going to put Ellison in the lead. After pit stops have cycled through. Over halfway now. Ellison also looking to put Connor DaCosta a lap down. DaCosta looking a little slow. And now Marco last name looking to work on Lumley for fourth, sorry. But Ellison out to a 2-second lead. We'll see if he can maintain it, as they did not really have to stop until halfway. So I don't know if we'll be pinning again here before the end. I'm sure if we get a late race caution, everybody will be coming in, but I don't think any more pit stops are necessary. As you see, Daniel Silla coming off of pit road. Had a rough race ever since that lap 2 caution. Ellison coming up onto Costa now. And looks like Skull is catching little by little. Now it's really strung out as we got a battle for fourth. Mason Garrett is looking to come in and third party. Looking to get, hopefully, looking to get past his teammate, Marco last name. So he's going to pull to the inside, going through the tri-oval, not able to get there. See if he can build up another run down the backstretch. I think they are running down Zane Phoenix. I don't know. It looks like DaCosta pulled away from Ellison there. But unless Cooper can get a move on, I think that Ellison might be able to go back-to-back, as he did pull by a 10th on that lap. So we'll see what happens here. It's very strung out, not much to really say. Not really any battles throughout the field. Yes, there is. Battle for, looks like, 14th. Blake Parker got past Johnny Faded. And now Crowther trying to get past Faded. Beautiful run going down into turn number 1. Looks like he might even try to get Blake Parker going into turn number 3. Crowther looking into the inside, not able to get there. Atlee Weiss getting past Heist for 12th. And it looks like Ellison is pulling away from Skull. So as long as he can keep doing this over the next 19 laps, we got here 19 to go. I think Ellison might be able to go back to back. Be a great start to the season for Ellison. Yeah, literally no side-by-side anywhere throughout the field. Not saying this is a boring race, saying it has been quite an interesting race so far, as I think that last lap, Skull was able to pull in about a 10th. He keeps doing that every lap from here on out. He might have him on the last lap, but it has to be a consistent 10th every lap, as it was only 100th, so Skull's really going to need to start pushing here if he wants to catch Ellison by the end. I think Ellison's just riding right now, not even trying to get past that lap car. Keeping DaCosta on the lead lap. So let's go on board for a lap with Gavin Ellison. So there are more lap cars in front of DaCosta. And 2/10 there for Cooper Skull. He's pulling in on Gavin Ellison. Looks like Zane Phoenix all over the back bumper. Zane Phoenix does try to go to the inside here for second. That might just seal the deal. As he does, gonna really slow him down going in turn one as they pulled 3/10 there. As Ellison is getting held up by Daniel Silla. That's huge right there. Phoenix was able to make the pass on Skull for second and still able to close in on Ellison, but we'll see what this lap car is going to do to them here. That was huge. With 12 laps to go. Gap down to a half second now, closed in over a half second that last lap. They actually were able to get past Silla just fine, so that really puts Ellison in a very tricky spot here. He's really going to need to get a move on now. Hope that Connor DaCosta is going to be his friend if or when he catches up to him. With 11 laps to go, Zane Phoenix is there. Massive run for Zane Phoenix down into turn number one. He's able to keep it. That wasn't just ascend, that was just pace right there coming out of turn number two. Down the backstretch, 10 to go this time across the line. And actually, Cooper Skull is going to look to the inside for second. He's going to be there. This is exactly what Ellison wants to see with 10 to go, going into turn number one. No, this is not what he wants to see. Skull with a full send. I don't know if Ellison used his stuff trying to maintain that lead or get past that lap car, but now Skull's going to have help from Mason Garrett as we have a 4-car fight for the lead. Skull back to the lead. Here at Kansas, Mason Garrett is up to second, almost looked to the inside, decides not to. 9 laps to go. Zane Phoenix trying to look around the outside. And actually, Ellison's going to go down pit road here. So it looks like pit stops will be another factor here just inside at 10 to go. Or it might even just be fuel. We'll see what Ellison's going to do on his pit stop. Could be tires, could be fuel. Right sides for sure. We'll see if he takes 4 here. I think right sides might just be his best bet. Yeah, just right sides. I'm sure that was just a splash of fuel as well. That splash of fuel could mean everything. It's going to put Ellison a lap down, but we'll see if anybody else does come down pit road. That might be the race-winning pit stop right there. Perfect undercut as well, if everybody else does decide to come in. And that's going to see Mason Gerdes go to the lead with 6 laps to go. But Gavin Ellison a clear track in front of him to make up time. Out of turn number 4, we're going to see Skull come down pit road. We'll see if he takes right sides, if any tires at all. I'm sure with as big of a gap they got to Ellison, I don't know. I think not taking tires here might be the best choice. As since we have such short time left in the race. Yeah, just fuel for Skull. That might be the race-winning strategy right there. If Ellison would have waited a few more laps if he had enough fuel in the car. Now remember, he did make his green flag pit quite early. Blake Parker, Andrew Oskowski down pit road. And Marco last name. So we have a lap car fight here. Now Lumley coming down pit road. Mason Gerdes is still going to stay out with 4 to go. Sorry, 3 to go. We'll see what happens here. Where is Ellison at? I think he is behind Cooper Skull, so I think this is so hard to tell. Yeah, he is behind Cooper Skull. But everybody coming in now. Wow, very late call with fuel. Gonna be very odd to see who's gonna win this race. With 2 laps to go, who even is the leader? Where's Genghis Khan at? There he is. Current race leader out of 4. He's gonna stay out. He's gonna take the white flag. Does Khan have enough fuel to make it to the end? I think he is the only one that has stayed out. Down the backstretch for the final time. I think Khan is the only one who stayed out, and Khan might be the only one that has enough fuel to make it to the end. Coming off of turn number 4 through the tri-oval, Genghis Khan is going to win at Kansas after a fuel mileage race. And I think that only put the top 3 on the lead lap. That was very confusing. Mason Gerdes comes home second. Where is Alex Crowther? He's coming around 4 right now to take home third, as he is technically a lap down as well. So only the top 2 finishing on the lead lap. Genghis Khan bringing home the dub for Old Dominion. 2 wins in a row for Old Dominion Motorsports. That race was not fuel mileage. It was going to be one of those guys in the top 4 getting it. But I think the best benefit here is definitely going to be Cooper Skull. Even though, or actually might even be Mason Gerdes, because he was racing for the win as it was, and he still came home second. So of that top 4, I'm definitely going to say Mason Gerdes is the luckiest. But I think Ellison might have pulled the undercut, the halfway stop Not really thinking about what would happen at the end if he had enough fuel, but I think Genghis Khan worked it perfectly, as he's going to bring home the dub, followed by Mason Gerdes, Alex Crowther, Cooper Skull, Zane Phoenix rounding out the top 5, followed by Leland Lumley, Marco Last Name, Will Cloud, Gavin Ellison, and Donovan Heist rounds out the top 10. The rest of your results are on the screen. Well, I say if we were looking for an interesting Kansas race opposed to Daytona, I think we most certainly got what we wanted. Yeah, I don't have anything to complain about that race. That was a really good race. Be sure to catch us next week, Friday at 6 for Richmond, then Saturday at 6 for Nashville Fairgrounds. Both short track racing next week. And then following those two will be Atlanta and Chicagoland. So we're going to go from Super Speedway and Speedway back to not back to, but I'm going to go to short tracks back to Super Speedway and Speedway. Thank you for watching. If you would like to get your AI in here, please do join the Discord server. We are still accepting drivers. Might start a little behind in points, but better now than ever. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in Richmond.